interview? Okay.
It's a little awkward, but yeah.
I saw a woman outside doing it before, so.
Sure.
So, Mr. Mellow.
Yes. Should I look at the camera or look at you?
I don't know. I didn't really plan out what questions I'm going to ask you, actually.
Okay.
So, how long have you been doing this for, creating this kind of artwork?
That question I think I can answer. There's I've been doing my undergraduate in fine art, my undergraduate studies. I mostly, in high school, I wanted to be a biologist or a writer. But I always loved painting, and this was a way that I could kind of do all of it together. I think I've probably been doing this for maybe about 15 years.
Wow.
There's what really sparked it for me was the example I mentioned earlier today. I had a painting that the only person who really got it in the room was somebody who was studying zoology, and she was so excited about the painting. And I realized, hey, you know, rather than general audience, I'd really like to create things about things I'm excited about, and that scientists would be excited about. Yeah.
And do you use a lot of your work in other people's blogs? Does it show? Do you copy it out to anyone? You know what I mean?
Do I let them use it?
Yeah, because I know this was about using artwork in other people's bloggings.
Most of my artwork is under Creative Commons license. It's under the most restrictive version, which means it needs to be attributed to me. They can't make money from it, and they can't alter it in any way. But I put it out there. Some people have used it. The pre-Cambrian rabbit we looked at was actually used on an economist's blog, describing outmoded ways of thinking about the economy when the recession was fully hitting.
Talk about metaphors.
Yeah, it was a cool metaphor. I should have brought it up today. But and then other than that, I've done a number of commissions because people like what I'm doing for myself, so they've hired me to do images for them.
Have you inspired anybody else to get involved in this, or?
Interestingly enough, in an indirect way, there was a number of paleontology bloggers, and we all communicated in things. And Brian Switek of Laylapse does the Boneyard Carnival, talking about fossils, sort of a traveling set of blog posts. And when I was doing it, I decided to focus on visual, and this inspired Craig Dilka and Peter Bond to create a site called Art Evolved. And so every 2 months we do, just anybody can submit paintings about prehistory.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, so I'd like to think I was indirectly involved in inspiring
involved
them,
in helping
but
them.
those guys were already doing a tremendous job as well. So.
That's good. What's the Tribulites your favorite image?
I like the trilobites.
Trilobite?
Yeah, they're. I think the thing that amazes me, I have a ring with one on it, and I have a couple more fossils of them at home. The thing that always astonishes me is that you can sit there and be looking at the fossilized remains of a creature that existed 550 million years ago, and you're standing there and you're regarding a creature that hasn't been regarded in millions of years. And to me, that's awe-inspiring about. About life. That's a bit cheesy sounding, but it's true. And I like to take those things and play with those images. So for years I've been having them swooping and diving and adding wings, insect wings, bat wings, that kind of thing to them. Yeah.
That's cool. I think that pretty much sums it. Oh, I have actually been meaning to ask you. I was on your website. Oh no, I typed you into Google. There was a picture of you like holding a ball of flames or something like that.
I was just goofing around in Photoshop. Yeah, I wanted a picture of my tattoo, and then I wanted to make it look like I was flying backwards for some reason.
I thought it was some scientific project or something.
No, that's Photoshop.
Well, thank you for the interview and your time. Yeah, apparently. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Melina.